Hi friends, it's Nancy, and it is Sunday, so we are having another self-care Sunday. At the same time, I am going to be working on another little bits of lace project using dryer sheets. So I'm just using little scraps of lace and gluing and stitching it onto the dryer sheet and making a cute little embellishment. Hearts aren't just for Valentine's Day, but they are for Valentine's Day, so let's just accept that. So I have printed out this template. I'll put the link below. And I've just stuck down the dryer sheet with a little bit of tape so it doesn't move around. And I'm using a pen, well, more like a marker actually, to draw a heart. You could freehand a heart or fold the dryer sheet in half and make your own heart, but I would have to cut it like 45 times and I'd never be satisfied with the shape of the heart. So, Self-Care Sunday. Well, first I want to welcome new subscribers to my channel. A special hi goes out to Sarah Lee Armstrong. I am a subscriber to her channel too, and she does some really great stuff. And to Sandy O'Neill. If you're a new subscriber and I haven't mentioned your name, I'm sorry, but maybe your subscriptions are hidden, so it doesn't come up in my list of new subscribers. Okay. I got a page protector to protect my table from glue. I guess I can cut off these long parts so they don't get in the way. The size that I'm using here is, what are we saying? About 4.5 inches across and about 1, 2, 3, 4.5 inches tall-ish. Okay. So I think what I want to do first is, I didn't do this last time. And maybe it's not a good idea. So I've got little bits and pieces of lace all over the place. I was wondering if this round shape would fit in there, but the arc is too big. We need a pair of decent scissors, Nancy. So my son was just here, Jordan, with his lady friend, and they came to tell us they've picked a wedding date and a venue. So it is September 2025. So now we know. just using a little bit of glue stick. I think I put this upside down. Okay. So that one does sort of fit the roundy. This is an antique piece. Don't think I'll use that. Okay. This one I think I'll use a little bit of Fabri-Tac. So, Self-Care Sunday. This is the 5th of a series where I call it leveling up self-care, because the idea is that we want to get more intentional about planning self-care, and you know, making it a little more routine in our lives. That's kind of neat. Let's do this one. So if you've been following for the last, well, 4 weeks before this one, you know, there's 3 prompts, and each is a different level of commitment required. So the first prompt is just takes about 5 minutes to finish. The second one will require a little more, I want something here, a little more effort. Okay, let's go with that one, and we'll save that for a different one. And the third one, the third level, it's going to involve even more of a time commitment, because it's going to involve some deep thinking and maybe even some conversations, or maybe well, definitely some journaling. What have I got in here I can use? So I think it's going to be okay using this one. Whoops. I think I'll lift that one up. Okay. Cut off some of these extra little threads and like that. Good. So, yeah. I'm glad that there's a date for this wedding, because now things can get firmed up. We know what to expect and to prepare for. Okay. Isn't that pretty? Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is a little bit of sewing. Isn't it very satisfying to take the last bit of thread off of a spool? And I need a needle. I'm looking at this now and I'm thinking I might have liked to have had a little bit of netting or something under there, but it is what it is. So the first thing I'm going to do is do some quick stitches to hold down this heavy piece. No, that's not the first thing I'm going to do. First thing I'm going to do is tie a knot. Wow. Looks like I wrote on, oh, came right off. I was going to say it looks like I wrote on my nail. So I'm trying to hide my stitches and just sort of tack this down. The back is still a little gluey, but that's okay. I can manage. And then when I get this part done, this big piece of applique lace, I will put in some teeny tiny stitches right next to the black marker line, and then trim away the excess lace and the excess dryer sheet. And then we'll just have to see how cute it is. I made one already, and added a couple of stitches with embroidery floss, and I think I will do that again on this one, because I think just that little bit of color was very effective. And of course this is a teeny tiny needle, so it is putting a hole in my finger. What's this? Oh, it's just a little piece of that crocheted thing. There, I'll get rid of that. Yeah. They haven't told me what my part of the budget will be, but the venue they've chosen, it's a sort of an all-in-one, they take care of everything kind of setup. So there's not like a specific part I can take over on. But as the mother of the groom, my duty is to wear beige and keep my mouth closed. That's the advice that I have gotten from a previous wedding where I was the mother of the groom. Cleaned out the fridge this morning. Usually we go get groceries on Sunday morning. Cleaned out the fridge and I said, you know what, Doug, we don't really need anything. So I'm waiting for it to warm up a bit, and then I'm just going to walk over to the grocery store near us and get some fruit for the week. Maybe some bagels. I think we only have one bagel left in the cupboard. But otherwise, we've got everything we need. Okay. Let me read the A level. So the A level activities have come from this little book, the Little Book of Mindfulness. The one I've chosen for today is Smile into the Body, a brief sitting practice. This smile softens the body and brings an almost instant sense of calm. Begin by adopting a comfortable, dignified sitting posture in a quiet space. Allow any thoughts, whether good or bad, to pass you by like a cloud in the sky. Join the hands with both thumbs and the fingers of one hand resting in those of the other. Focus on your breathing. Let each breath unfold by itself, neither lengthening it nor expanding and deepening it. Allow the body to breathe itself and pay witness to this miraculous breath coming and going. When you feel settled, having breathed like this for a few minutes, allow a gentle smile to arise on your face. Notice how it softens all the facial muscles and how, breath by breath, this softening and relaxing moves further and further into every cell of your body. Soon your whole body will be a gentle, soft smile. Sit with this for a while and simply be, moment by moment. So there's your A level. New spool. I think I hear Doug motoring around up there. I'm going to just shut the door. Because he tends to, sing and make noise. Yep, he's singing now. Right now. Ah, man. Okay. I'm going to stop doing that applique for a bit and show you how I'm going around. Oh, he's really noisy. Hang on. Okay. So I'm just right like a fraction of an inch next to the black marker line. I'm just going to take little teeny tiny stitches and sort of anchor the lace to that shape. I'm going to do a little back stitch here so I don't accidentally pull the thread too tight. And I don't want my stitching to show on the front. This would be a good sit in front of the TV kind of activity too, wouldn't it? Just have your bag of scraps beside you and glue them down. quite a few dryer sheets right now because we did laundry and Jordan's been saving his for me, so I'm all hooked up. I think I might do some colored ones as well. Better tell you about level B, I guess. So the challenge for level B is to not forget to plan some fun. So maybe take a look at, well, I've got a couple ideas for this one. You know how there's always some weird national day of something or other. I think I saw today that there was coming up was a International Day of Sweaters or something. So take a look online and find out what days are coming up in terms of celebration. Now, February does have a couple of actual days. Valentine's Day, of course, and Family Day, which is, I believe, the 19th of February. We've also got 3 family birthdays in February. So, I mean, there's regular days too, but I was thinking, why not pick out some holidays and make an effort to celebrate those. Is there a Pancake Tuesday this February, or will it be in March? I don't know. I don't know when Easter is this year, so I don't know when Pancake Tuesday and Ash Wednesday are. Not that it matters. We don't do pancakes anyway. We prefer paczki, the big yummy Polish donuts. I start seeing those in the grocery store soon. I'm already seeing hot crust buns in in the grocery store, and it's Friday. It's February, but I've been seeing hot crust buns for a bit. Or maybe make a bucket list, or if you're in a relationship, maybe you want some date night activities. So try to plan in some fun. I think there's probably a lot, I know for sure there's a lot of ideas on Pinterest. I think I saw one that was like craft sticks, you know, like the tongue depressor kind, and date night ideas were written on the tongue depressor. I guess they would call them craft sticks or something, I don't know. And then put them in a jar and randomly select. Just tie in some knots here. Sometimes when the thread is really short, I push my needle in backwards so that it doesn't come off. I'm going to finish the stitching here and I'll come back. We will talk about the level C and get a look at the next step for this lacy heart. Okay, so I've got the stitching done. I'm just going to turn it around and I'm going to follow along on the black line. So the third challenge, the level C. So the full life scan topic this week is home and environment. So just like with the other tasks, I want you to think about what's going well. What do you like about your home and environment? And then see, once you've got that all figured out, I'm just cutting the dryer sheet because I want to leave this edge of the that piece of crochet doily. And then after you think about all of the positives, think about, you know, what could I change? What would I change? What would it look like if I took the risks and made a change? So maybe you want to paint the bathroom. Maybe you want to move house. Who knows? Maybe you're perfectly happy where you are. So give it some thought and, you know, consider what adjustments you are willing to do and what what you're not willing to change. I mean, you can be perfectly happy and not change anything. One thing I think about is we have a lot of crud. So it's not my crap, it's his. Look at that little beauty. Okay, got another one. So this one I've got some sari silk there. This is some embroidered fabric. I want to keep this picot edge there. So I'll start at the beginning. Looks like I have to peel some of this picot edge away. Yeah, my cold cellar is full of CDs. Neither of us has a CD player in our car. We don't have a stereo. Why do we have 5,000 CDs? They just need to go. I can think of 1,000 examples just like that one. This one I added some embroidery stitches to. So that might be a subject for some further discussion. Okay, so I want to be careful I don't cut that thingy off. Or maybe I do want to cut that thingy off. Guess we're gonna see. Okay, I don't want to cut that off either. I think it's just smooth sailing from there. Yeah, this has got to come off. There. Isn't that a pretty little thing? Here's the first one I made. And then I made a teeny tiny one, just one layer of lace. Then I've got this blue one here. I thought blue might be fun. Maybe I'll go the other way. A little crooked. Just a little. And then I was thinking I would find like a white applique I could put on top, maybe. Ooh, I see something I might want to try. Oh yeah, I like that. think I can take that one off. Okay, so I think you got the idea now. I will put the link for the heart templates below. Your assignment for self-care this week could be the smiling, breathing, meditation, full body smile relaxation technique. Or it could be organizing some fun. Or you could do a deep dive looking at the idea of home and environment. And yeah, so that is today. I hope you thought this was kind of an interesting project and using up some scraps that are just sitting around. And if you enjoyed this video, please share it with friends. Or if you're not already a subscriber, take the deep dive and click the subscribe button. And my last suggestion for today is take care of yourself and each other, and we will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.